Hello everyone, Corpse here, bringing you another video tutorial. Today's video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to build a custom vehicle in the game Crossout. Okay. Today I was requested while I was doing a live stream earlier today, and I was building this vehicle right here to make an in-depth guide on how to build a vehicle. They were having a lot of difficulty building and looked around on YouTube and found no good video tutorial that wasn't just click here, grab that, put that there, you're done type thing. If you're looking for a video tutorial like that, this is not your tutorial. This tutorial here is we're going to talk about controls. We're going to talk about how to make sure that you have a vehicle that if it goes off a cliff won't nosedive every single time or fly backwards. So how to keep the balance right. So we're going to start off taking a look at this vehicle. Let's take it for a test drive. And mind you, all my designs do get uploaded for people to download. They can download these. As long as you have the parts, you can build them. But first thing you want to do is you'll look and see in the upper right hand corner, you'll see Garage, Spawn and Remove Battle Bots, and Show Center of Mass. The controls are Escape, O, or N. We're going to want to press N. And if you look closely, it's going to be hard to see, but if you look, I'm going to zoom in right here. I should be zoomed in. You should see a green line and a red line real faintly. The green line goes up and down while the red line goes to towards the enemy over there. But what you can't see is there's another line. It's a blue line, which points basically right towards where I'm at. This is the X, Y, Z axis, and that is the center point of my vehicle. That's the balance point. So if I was to pick this up like a knife and I put my finger right there, this vehicle would perfectly balance right there. And as you can see, that's like right near the center. And with it being right near the center, makes it allow me to come up to ramps like this, jump, and not worry about nosediving. This is a 6-wheel steering vehicle, which, trust me, I've had enemies come and try maneuvering around me, seeing this big long truck, and were really surprised that, hey, I could turn that sharp. This also has really good acceleration. And a few other tests you want to do when you build a vehicle is come to this ramp here, and what I like to do is start at a complete stop on this and say, okay, can I climb up this from a dead stop? Well, the answer is yes. Next trick is stop and see if I slide down, roll down. Nope, I'm getting plenty of grip. So from here, we just come off. As you can see, I did flip, but you would flip with any vehicle. And for you guys that don't know this game, it is Crossout. The best way I could describe it is imagine Twisted Metal Black with Mad Max mixed with Mech Warrior Online's configuration and Armored Warfare looks, and this would be its bastard child, basically. But I mean, this vehicle runs very smoothly, and it does stay upright. So let's get back to garage and let's build us a vehicle. So what we're going to do is first click on this build button up here, and you'll see at the very top a whole list of controls. When you first start, it's going to look like this, and Granted, I am on the PC, so I'm using mouse and keyboard, so these are my controls. But if you're using console, I don't know your controls, so you're going to have to just look at there and see. But look at the one on the far right. It's a circle with a question mark. I just zoomed into it. That is the help. And looking underneath that image or that icon is an H. So I press H and I can see what everything is. Starting from the left, we have escape for exit, basically exit the build mode. Tab, that is going to be probably our most important thing. Camera is WSAD movement. Space bar is camera up. Shift is camera down. To lift the car up and down is C. Pick apart is left mouse click. Remove part is right mouse click. Copy part is control plus left click. Rotate on the X axis is Q. Rotate on the Y axis is E. Control Z is to undo your whatever, your movement. And I don't see it up there, is R. R is to rotate on the Z axis. So Q is X axis, E is Y axis, the Z axis, X, Y, Z. Z axis is R, which is not up there. Aug reality is F. I'm not really sure. Oh, okay. That's how everything moves, where you can place, and all that. I don't use this. I don't know why. But you can see where the gun movements are, what is going to be in its way. So, here, let me get out of that. And then T is to reset camera. It brings it right back to default. So we're going to actually hit delete, which is the next object, is to remove all parts. Because we're going to be starting fresh, a brand new build. And what I like to do is get the camera centered up, and we're going to press tab. Tab brings us right into our storage. These are all the parts that you will accumulate. If you don't have parts, don't worry. Your best bet is just keep on playing. Every time you play and you go up further, you'll get new stuff like cabs, frame parts, tires, wheels. I mean, I saw my starter wheels right there. Never use those again, but they're there. So we're going to come up here. Let's put this 6x4 right there. So okay, so now that we have that put there, I did want to bring up a very important part. If you look in the right hand side, I'm going to zoom in right here, you'll see I have structure 72 points, total parts 1 of 55, energy 00, mass 324 of 200 kilograms. Okay, the one part you really want to focus on right now is 1 of 55. What that means is I can have a total of 55 parts on this vehicle. Depending on your level, you're going to be able to have less or more. So I just want to get that out there. So let's grab a couple of frame parts. I like to build the frame first. I like to come up with a basic design that I want to go with. And right now I'm just using left mouse click to select everything that I want. And then where you find it, you press left mouse button again. And let's start off with something like that. Let's start off with a trucker cab I've never used before. So this is brand new to me. And what we're going to do is we're going to do medium wheels. Like that. So, should we go with the dualies in the back like that? Nah, let's stick with medium wheels, and we're going to do four-wheel steering as well. So this is actually completely different from anything I would. And right now we have a vehicle we can go out and test drive, since it has a cab and four wheels. And we can see that I'm very nose heavy. I mean, I put on the brakes and I go down. With this cab, I'm not looking, this is not a very fast cab. I go off this jump, guarantee I'm going to nosedive. Well, I'm surprised. So let's sit there and let's put some weight on this. So what we're going to first want to do is click on build, sorry. I think I'm going to extend this a little bit further, actually, instead of burying those parts. Like that. Just move them off to the side. And since I am limited on parts, I'm just going to use another 6. You always have to keep in mind your weight, how many parts. Like right now, just right here, I'm using 8 of 55 parts. So I want to be very cautious of what I'm doing. And me, I love to have everything somewhat symmetrical. So now what we want to do is these are some Fender parts, and what we're going to do is mount it on, and can see you gotta move the wheel up a little bit further. And before I grab that next Fender, move that up. I have a bunch of Fenders, so I can do quite a bit with them. But this is one thing I'm going to teach. This is a little trick that I do. Double up on Fenders like this. It's a good idea to double up on these. They actually work better than if you were to do just one large Fender, like where is it? Right here, large Fender. I have a large Fender. Let me just put that right there for a sec. Let me move this over here. That one right there. And let me put this on. I could do the large Fender like that. The downfall to the large Fender is once this is gone, that's gone. It's all gone completely. Where if they shoot off one of these, there's still another one behind it. So what I've been told, and it seems to be true, is layering things is more effective than using one large item. But they all have their own perks. I mean, if we look at it, structure 93 points, mass 350. It increases the vehicle structure by 93. Where these Fenders right here increase vehicle structure by 22. So, I mean, in some sense, it may not be practical. So, to go with the double up. So actually, let's go with the large ones here. I already have the small ones there, so. And as you can see, I can't get this on. That's because I have to rotate it. So we have these. And you always want to have, to me, I like to have as many points as I can to make it more structurally sound. Now we have to figure out what can we use to fill up that gap. There's all different kinds of things. Me, I'm going to start off with some walls, and the only reason why I'm doing these walls is they provide a little bit of foundation for me to put stuff on. Me, I love my fuel barrels. Though, be very cautious of fuel barrels, because if they do explode, they will destroy your cab. But I like having them because you can collect enemy, you can collect fuel, which save up. I mean, as you can see, I have 555. So when I do PvE missions and this runs out, I can always fill up. So now we're sitting there. Let's see what else I have. Let's put in a carjacker. I like to call these poppers, because if you do flip over, they pop you back on your wheels versus a car jack. And let me go with a radar right there. So what else do I have I can put in here? Let's put this in here. And I can build right on top of that radio, so that's a good thing. So it's just a matter of reading what each thing is and deciding what you're going to do. For this video, I'm going to do a dual attack drone thing. But depending on what weapons you have is depending on how you're going to want to build things. So let's grab this and put that there. I did not want that door. I want this window right here. And of course, I could always lift up the vehicle like that to get a better view. See, I don't like how deep those are, so I'm going to close that. Let me come in and grab, where's that lightweight one? I know it really doesn't make a difference. There we go. They stick out. I like that. Now let's see. How many parts do I have? I got 49 of 55. Good. So, time to have some fun. Okay. Now we got the smokestacks on. Let's put that on. Added protection. How many parts? I got 52 of 55, so I can do 3 more. And these things do add up for different things. Add up points and whatnot. Like I mouse over, as you can see, it gives me increases reputation gain by after battle by 3%. May not sound a lot, but hey, it is points. Let's see, what else can we do? Uh, 54 or 55. Is that too much? Yeah, that doesn't even fit well there. So let's get rid of that. The lamps look better there anyways. And now let's paint this. Let's select. We're going with all carbon black. As you can see, let me just press O. That'll paint everything black. I think I need some green. There we go. And if you think that's too much green, or too much of anything. Let's do flame actually right there. Give that an interesting look. Now let's give this a test drive. Of course, center of mass. A little front heavy still, but that's because the cab is up front. And see, right now I have it so let's call out some bots. And as you can see, it is holding up, doing quite well. And I believe that's all the bots. And as you can see, I did go with four-wheel steering. So, one thing we forgot to do is test drive this off a jump. So let's go take this off a jump. I don't think it's going nosedive all too much. I think it should be fine if we go off. See, the four-wheel steering does give us a really good advantage of turning. With the cab we went with, it's not very fast, but it's pretty effective. So, if you like this build, it actually looked like it did very well. So, let's sit there and I don't know, those exhaust pipes are really bugging me. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go with it where I had it before. So right there. That looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is come down here. Okay, what do I want to get rid of? I'm not really using either one of these. I can re-download these, so I'm going to put that there and then save this one. I'm going to name this one I don't know, Lil Bug. There we go, Lil Bug. And we will post this for people to download. So here, let's go here, and so you guys can download this, publish. So all you have to do is come up here. So all you have to do is come up and click on Expedition. Click on that and type in Little Bug and then enter. And there you go, right there. You can download it just like that. And don't forget to thumbs up. And stop by my website if you want to see more of the things that I design. I will have a full page so you can actually see them. Little Bug, Steamroller, Big Boy 2, Big Boy, Thing, Thing 2, and Green Monster. So just remember, when you build this, imagine it. Think of what you want in it. Like me, I want a radio, radar, and you can get creative. Use like I did here, under here. Let me click that, move that off to the side. As you can see, I used a radio, and I have a fuel tank here, so when I play, I can collect fuel. So you got the fuel tank, you got the radio, and I got the popper right there. And it's all underneath my my drone right here. So, mind you, just play smart. If you like this design, go ahead, download it, modify it if you want. Hell, when you modify it, shoot me the name. Let me know what you've done to it. Same with any of mine that you see I design. Let me know. So, so, like I said, just remember, all the controls are at the top. Putting things in location may seem difficult, but it takes time. You have to imagine it, try figuring out, see what you need done. Okay, you have a gap right here. Remember how I had that little bit of gap and I was able to use this one piece and go vertical with it? Don't forget, you can rotate all the pieces on every axis. You have the Q, W, and R to rotate. Use it. Use them to create your look. Don't worry about paint just yet, because the paint will come later. So have fun, design, Use your imagination. So I really do hope this video helps some of you. I know I probably wasn't very informative saying put this here, put that there, but that's not the type. I can't build them for you. Well, I can build them for you, but if you want to build, you have to imagine, see what you want, come up with a design, look at what other people have done, and then take what they've done, make your own version, modify it, do stuff different, and eventually you'll come up with different designs, different concepts. Don't be bound to just 4 wheels. Good example is, let me come up to this. Let me bring up Steamroller. The original Steamroller came out further. It was actually an 8-wheel drive. 8-wheel drive, 8-wheel steering. But my problem was, when I brought it for a test drive, I found if I came out like this and then did a sharp turn, I would roll over on the side. By dropping it down to 6-wheel, I stopped rolling. Does it mean it doesn't roll over easily? Absolutely not. I've almost rolled it right on this, just coming down, avoiding some bots. And sure, it doesn't roll now, but it's just, it's actually pretty well balanced. But just remember, top heaviness. I should have brought that up earlier. Being top heavy does affect your vehicle. So don't go up. Don't really go up too high. Because if you go up too high, then you take a sharp turn, you're going to fall over. So it's best to keep bulk of your weight down at the bottom. That's about it. I mean, bulk of weight near the bottom. Don't go too heavy on top. And just come up with some imaginative things. Use your imagination. If you don't have an imagination, then I'm sorry. But not everybody has an imagination. Like, I can't read a book. I seriously cannot read a book. To me, I see black and white in words. I hear people say, "Oh, I got so caught up in this book. Oh, it was awesome." I'm like, yeah, I read a book. All I see is letters and pages. I can't imagine that stuff. But when it comes to like script writing or doing this, I can see what I want before I'm done. I know what I want. I have a good idea of what I want to do. And then I fine tune it. This one took me, I actually built this in a stream earlier. And it's come out awesome. I do love how it looks. So I really do hope this video helps. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. Hop into my stream sometime and I'll show you or help you out inside there if you have any questions. So yeah, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe, like this video if you liked it and it helped you. Stop by my website, headshotdomain.net. My stream name is Dreaded Corpse. You should see the name flashing right now, or not really flashing, but right at the bottom of this video. That will be that's my Twitch handle. So come in, visit. I stream quite often. Just look at the schedule below. And I'm pretty good at it. I'm usually more early than I am late. Yeah. And hey, feel free to help us out. Come to headshotdomain.net and donate there, or stop by my stream. We do accept Twitch bits and donations right on my stream, and you will also be announced. So yeah, till next time, guys, have a good one.